your VSL sucks. When a prospect watches your VSL, whether it's through cold outbound or they've come inbound, they just don't feel anything. This is why your calendar's still whiter than a ghost and no one wants to buy your service. Now, I'm here to fix that. Our VSL structure that we've crafted has helped over 200 plus agencies and coaches generate $1 million a year with this one VSL structure. Signing 5-figure agency deals with their first ever VSL send, scaling coaches to $50,000 a month with the VSL structure, and $3,000 deals being closed in a couple of hours just because of the VSL we sent over. And I want to give you this full structure for complete free in this video. So make sure you follow this structure until the very end and you'll be able to pack out your calendar with qualified appointments and start signing high ticket deals. So as you can see here on screen, this VSL structure has made over $1 million and I want you to just copy it. So VSLs are the most important part of any type of business, and the reason you're broke is because you probably just don't understand and you can't seem to master it. There's no other way or better way to educate and nurture a prospect. It literally allows you to break down your whole service all in one. It's kind of like a mini sales call, I would say, is like a short video instead of, hey, let's book a call with words. They can't see, they can't envision, they can't imagine anything. Instead, I can just show them exactly what we do and how we do it, and they're going to book a call. So not only does it book calls, it allows you to show your systems, like I said, and we've sent hundreds of VSLs at this point, whether it's ourselves or whether it's our clients, and hundreds is probably an understatement. I'd probably change that to thousands at this point, okay? It's what we do for our clients to shred book calls. You can see they're winning VSLs, booking calls. You can see us creating VSLs. So we really do what we say. I'm not just trying to give you some random VSL script and, hopefully it'll work. No, we do this, right? And our clients do this as well, and it's generated all the results that you can see. Whether you click the link below, my Instagram or wherever it is, you're going to see all of that. So let me break down and not waste any of your time on how this actually works. Now, the first stage of the VSL is hooking the actual prospect, okay? The intro is the most important part of the VSL. What I like to say is every 2 to 3 minutes, you've got to hook the prospect back in, okay? They're going to get bored. They're going to get, I don't really want to watch this anymore because it isn't a fun, entertaining video. It's you trying to sell them. But what we can do at the very start is hook them straight away, okay? What we can do if we're doing a personalized VSL is open up on their page and direct it directly towards them, okay? Because it's going to make it feel very personalized. They've gone out your way to send this, building it off the back of reciprocating tendencies. You've given them now a bunch of value and gone out your way and, given them a bunch of time. They're now going to give you their value in the sense of watching it and giving you the benefit of the doubt. So you can see here my business partner, Luke, on a VSL, one of the clients that we signed. This can be Instagram, website, etc. Just anything to grab their attention and know you're sending it to them, okay? So you could say something like, hey, first name, thanks for letting me send over this quick video on how we can do X. That's where you can state your guarantee, how we can sign you an extra 10 high ticket clients in the next 30 days. Let me not waste any time, let me jump into it. Something like that, something quick, something snappy, just to hook their attention and know that it's personalized, and then you can go from there, okay? Now, if it's evergreen, you cannot send it to each individual person. This could mean it's, on your website, or if you just don't want to make a personalized VSL for every single prospect, then you're going to have to do it the other way around. Now, what we like to do is hook with results. You can see myself, this is again one of the VSLs that I sent over, but what I've done here is instead of going and opening on their page, because I can't do that because I'm not sending it to a set person, I'm sending it to as many people as possible, I open up on results. You can see results here, results here, results here, and we can hook doing that. So I can do like niche call out. I could be like, agencies and coaches, here's how I did X, here's how I made $50,000 a month. In this quick video, I'm going to break down how we can do the exact same for you, okay? Now, personalized does have a little bit more of it has a lot more of an effect on the prospect, and it's a good, a very high conversion rate. But if getting 10, 15, 20 VSL requests, or you are like a coach and you're doing it for your website and stuff, for your landing page, then it's probably best to do an evergreen over a personalized. But if you can, especially agency owners, when you're first starting and you're sending DMs to people, ask to send over a VSL or send over a VSL straight to them, because the personalized is going to build that leverage, okay? It's leverage that you don't have in results, etc., that you're going to have to make up for in other aspects, which is, your time, for example, in the personalized message. So that's the hook. Once you've hooked them straight away, we then want to go into the value and education nurture breakdown. Now, this is where the main part of the VSL is. Now, cool, we can hook them, we can do all of this, blah, 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 but it doesn't really mean anything if we can't get this stage down, okay? Now, every VSL follows the exact same nurture breakdown system. It's more like a
snowball effect, okay? The more results and leverage that you can accumulate, the more money you're going to make, the more clients you're going to sign. But again, remember, everyone did start from zero. Bro, I started from 0 results. So like when we first sent our VSL, we signed, it's funny, we signed Nathan. He's not here, but I'm literally using his equipment right now. He's at his apartment at the moment, but we're chilling with him at the moment. But yeah, I sent over a VSL with no results, no nothing, but I broke it down so well within the value education and nurture breakdown that he signed on with myself, and he was my first ever client. Okay, so step one is firstly, it could be something like market research. Break down what your service is. Break down, you've got to have an understanding. Let's say, for example, you are, let's say you're a coach that helps Amazon FBA guys get started and start scaling. Cool. If they come on board, okay, step one is starting, creating your Amazon FBA. Step two is finding winning products. Step three is marketing. Step four, selling. Step five, scaling. If you're running, let's say, a short form content agency, it could be like, hey, step one is market ideation. Step two is scripts. Step three is recording. Step four is content editing. Step five is data tracking and retargeting. What is it that your service does from A to B, and how can you show that within your VSL and, really break it down? So here are a few examples of our clients. You can see ours, you can see Lucas, you can see Jack's, how we can do this in like unique ways as well. So if I zoom in a tiny bit, you can see that it's literally just a breakdown. So step one is the optimization part. Step two is the traffic part. Step three is the conversion. You can see here messaging, personal brand conversion. You can see all the steps here. So it's literally just finding out what do you do, how do you do it, and how can you present that in the best way possible. Like I said, how can you show it and add it? Okay, you can add tools, assets to the side. Whatever works is best, but you're literally just trying to show them what you do. Okay. Because what you're doing is you're leveraging your offer. So let's say, for example, you sign them 10 high ticket clients. If they want 10 high ticket clients and they've responded to you from your DM or they've clicked on your landing page, they want this outcome. All you're now doing is showing them every single step and showing them it's going to be difficult for them to do because there's so many teams, so many systems, so many SOPs, everything that they don't have. Try and confuse them as much as possible by really breaking it down in depth. And so they're like, okay, I want 10 high ticket clients, but I can't do all of these steps myself. And it's clearly the drawback. Okay, I'm going to just book a call and pay this guy. That's why our VSL works so well. Okay. You can see here on the side, we can add leverage assets. Our VSL is crazy, right? Our VSL, you can see we add a bunch of results, SOPs, data tracking sheets, automations, etc. So when we do send over a VSL, anyone that watches it is like, wow, okay. And that's why we could close that $3,000 deal you saw at the start of the video in like a couple of hours, because they watched the video and they're genuinely blown away by the value that we've given and what we can do in our expertise, that they're like, yeah, I'll pay this guy. Why not? Okay. Do not keep this as a constraint. Like I said, everyone starts from zero. Do not worry about the results. Do not worry about not having too many systems or processes or whatever it is. You're going to build up to that point, which is, great. So don't worry about it. All you're going to have to do at the very start is add more personalized videos, make it very personalized, make it very, just give as much value as you can to them, and you're going to be able to scale very simply. Okay. The more you can add to confuse the prospects, do it. Get them in that fear state that they are not doing all of what you're showing, because they're not going to be. If you can show them all your systems, they're going to be like, they're going to link their constraint of not scaling or not doing whatever to your systems. So now they need it. Okay. Now, if you are, sending a personalized video, I would do 5 minutes maximum. They don't have a lot of time. You need it to be very quick. You need to be short and sweet. You need to just go in, build that fear, show what they could be getting if they did sign on, and then just leave. Let them have it. Now, with the evergreen, if you are doing like an opt-in, if you're a coach, if you're doing like an opt-in or a landing page, they can be up to 1 hour long. But again, if you are doing it sending directly to a person, keep it around 5 minutes or so. But again, evergreens can be a lot more different, a lot more unique, depending whether they're like free trainings, opt-ins, or you are sending them over. Okay, so that's the time frame of what it should be. Now, once you've broken down all of this, you then want to go into the call to action conversion. Okay, at the end of the VSL, you want to place your call to action to push push all prospects to do what you want them to. This is, for most of you, going to be something like, if you want to see if this is the right fit for your business, then you can click the link below and find out what time is the best fit for you to do X, okay? Now, if you're sending a VSL off the back of a DM, then add a second call to action. So if you've sent over an Instagram DM, Facebook DM, and they've said, yep, send over the VSL, you want to just say something like, if you have any more questions, shoot them over to me on the platform and I can get them answered, okay? This just allows you to speak back, because most of the time they're going to have a question, ask something. Like in this video here, you can see we sent over a Loom video. In the description was the comment call to action. Normally they don't even get that far, or if they do, they just have a question. You can see what's the next step, Zoom call, I'd like to know more, okay? And this guy signed on for the $3,000. So I would always call to action both of them. It's the best way. And once you've gone through the systems, if you quickly add that call to action as well, they'll be like, okay, let me take action. You want to keep them in that state of fear, that state of action, because as soon as they start thinking about it, they're going to start building doubt. They're going to start, thinking of excuses, because at the end of the day, no one wants to pay for a service. No one wants to do that, okay? Unless it's like a super, super insane guarantee. But even then, they're a little bit skeptical. We're just pessimists as humans, right? We have to work around that. You have to understand that, and you have to then build something like this. And this is why we've been able to shred so much, is because we're not focused on the best DM script, the best this, Y, and X, Y, and Z. We understand, okay, humans are pessimists. How can we comfort them into signing on? Okay, it's a bit like if someone's moving house, they're going to be very, very fearful, or just like not really want to. But if they know the area, they know everyone there, they know everything about it, then they're going to feel a lot more comfortable moving there, right? Makes sense. Okay. I want to say you're welcome for the value I just dropped and saving your business with this VSL process. If you want to directly help from myself, then you can click the link down below. If you are an agency or coach struggling to book and fill out your calendar and sign high ticket deals, then you can book a call with myself. Link down below to see if we can help you do that and start scaling. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Now, I'm going to show you now the VSL that we did film myself. I'm going to break it down. It's not to anyone because we can't, unfortunately, because of NDAs, etc., do that. But I'm going to break down exactly how a VSL could potentially look for yourself. But yeah, hopefully I see you on that call so I can help you with this VSL structure, and you can become one of my clients that is booking hundreds of calls and making $1 million in client results every single year. So hopefully I'll speak to you on that call, and I'll speak to you soon.